Hey folks, this is the best looking weather map we've seen in about 36 hours. There are no warnings in effect for the valley anymore, just a watch. It's in effect until 7 a.m. But look at the lack of rain on that. There's a couple of drops south of Rio Grande City in Mexico, a couple of little showers in Willacy County, but not much. For the most part, that's a quiet radar. And again, that flash flood watch does remain in effect until 7 a.m. because there's still potential for some rain, but I think we've lost the daytime heating. The biggest trigger is gone. There's nothing going on in the mountains to the west. There's Cameron County, nothing there. There's Hidalgo County, nothing there. And you get back into Starr County, nothing over the county itself. A couple of showers down to the south. But again, we zoom back out, take a look at the whole valley. We loop this radar. You see the stuff that came through earlier. That was outside of the warned area. It was in the watch, but not in the warning area. And now there's just not much left. We need to continue watching, but I think our chances of big rain are not zero, but they are fading as we speak. Let's go back the last 30 hours or so. Watch that stuff come down from the north. It meets up with stuff coming from the west, and away it goes. We'll watch this again so you can see it, and we'll pause it on the next time through so you can see what happens. You see the stuff coming from the north. Let me go back to that so you can see it. I'm going to go back a little bit in time. There you go. That's 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We were tracking the storms that were coming south out of Kingsville, also watching stuff develop off to the west. Those two began to come together. We'll stair-step through this now. By the time you get to 5 o'clock, we're starting to see strong storms moving into Willacy County. Then we saw the storm damage in Monte Alto, and the stuff from Mexico just beginning to move in. Now notice the stuff from the north just sits there. It stalls and it just kind of hangs out in this one area. In the meantime, this stuff back over here is pushing eastward at the same time. And that basically caused everything to sit still for a while. You can kind of rotate over Cameron County in that area that got so much rain. And then eventually, by midnight, it started moving, but it took some time. And then by this afternoon, everything moved out. We've got just a few streamers coming in behind that, but that's just about it. Big picture shows where all this has gone. Some of it came from Houston yesterday. Now it's going back to Houston. They're getting ready for more storms. The stuff that came through here is now going back to the north. So it's like it's turned around and headed back in that direction. It's an upper disturbance. It's that dashed line right in the middle part of the map. And by tomorrow night, it's out of here. It moves eastward and it's gone. So we dry out and we kind of come under the influence of the big ridge, the big high that's sitting back over here. That makes it hot across a lot of Texas, and we will warm up significantly tomorrow as well. Let's go a little farther into the future, though, and now look, by the time we get to Friday, we've got another trough. That dashed line is called an inverted trough. It's upside down because the winds go up and over it like that, so it's an inverted trough. That's moving to the west. Now, we're still on the west side of it on Friday, and that tends to be a relatively dry side of this thing. But by Sunday, it's on top of us and then to our east, and then the tropical moisture flow opens up, and then we've got the potential for some showers and storms, probably beginning Sunday, but a better chance Monday into Tuesday. By Wednesday, Thursday, it moves back out of here again, and our chances of rain probably taper off one more time. Here's a look at temperatures. Here's where we are right now. Some places missing. Some of the thermometers got flooded last night. 89 in McAllen, 86 in Edinburgh. So take a look for tonight. Your AccuWeather forecast calls for mostly cloudy skies, spotty storms. We're talking really spotty. Most areas are dry. And then tomorrow, hot and breezy with an isolated afternoon shower, thunder shower, a high of 93, a little cooler. All that water out there has to evaporate. Evaporate's a cooling process. So you'll be cooler tomorrow, 93. 97 Thursday, Friday. By Sunday, the chance of a shower thunderstorm comes back into the forecast. How much rain we're talking about for early next week still yet to be determined. But the good thing tonight is the radar has gone quiet across the area, and hopefully it will stay that way for the rest of the night and into tomorrow. Flash flood watch remains in effect for everybody except Starr County until 7 a.m. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Hey, Joel.